Hello and welcome to the final episode of Traitors Talk with Jack and Izzy. We are recapping a crazy finale and a tell-all.
A tell-all, as they say. It is crazy. It was crazy. I'm wearing my Lisa Rinna glasses.
You're wearing your Lisa Rinna glasses, Lisa fucking Rinna.
That's it. That's right.
Rob the goat or fuck Rob? Where are we falling?
I honestly, I'm fresh off of watching it right now.
Yeah.
I haven't made up my mind yet. Yes. Honestly, yes, the GOAT. All things
yes,
aside.
The goat. Yes, the goat.
If you take people's emotions and feelings out of it, yes, the GOAT.
Yes.
But if, would I, friendship-wise, relationship-wise, being a good person-wise, it's a little up in the air right now.
He's a savage. He's a savage man, and that's why he's the man.
But he's smart, though.
I gotta say goat. I'm just feeling like
it's
I
impressive.
see a lot of people online being giving him shit. It's a fucking game.
You're right. It is, and you know what? We also have to keep in mind that this was a week in their lives.
3 weeks. Yeah, he said at the end, would you give $100K to someone that you knew for 3 weeks? No, I wouldn't.
Okay, you know what? Fine, he's goated. You're right.
I knew I could talk you into it. Actually, fuck Rob, dude. No, I'm kidding.
You're clip that, got her.
Clip that, you'd be busted. You're just like Mora. There's a lot to discuss. This was a really crazy finale.
Yeah.
Did you see this coming at all?
Yes, I was talking to people. First of all, spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, so
Rob
if you didn't watch it within the first 2 hours, it's going to be ruined for you anyways.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, you should know Rob won.
Rob won.
Yes.
I was talking to people yesterday in the office. If I would be more shocked if he didn't win. This is me yesterday going into it. If he didn't win, I'd be more surprised.
Rob won and got all the money for himself. We'll break down how that happened a little bit. I figured Rob would win. I thought maybe there was a world where he split it with Eric, but I don't know.
That was
let's
cruel and unnecessary, but we'll get into it.
It was not unnecessary. He wanted more money.
Yeah.
It was not he was not being mean.
And I will say he did do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah. If Eric split that fucking pot, that would have been fucking bullshit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I can see it. But I just liked him.
I know. I did like Eric too.
I felt bad for how it went down. I wish he got out earlier.
I did like Eric a lot. All right. So we won't do as in-depth of a breakdown because we're going to do the finale and the reunion. The tell-all, as he likes to call
honestly,
it.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I just keep calling it that.
I love a reunion, though. This one was a little frustrating because people were treating the reunion like a housewife reunion, not a gameplay reunion, but we'll talk about that.
Is there a difference?
In a little bit. Yeah, it's just not necessarily about the drama.
Okay.
But maybe it is. Who knows? I guess that's the point of reunion.
Always about the drama for these shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Some people thought that they were the main character of the show, and they weren't. Candace, looking at you.
Oh.
All right, let's get into it a little bit.
All right.
Episode starts off, Mark getting cut. What did you think of that move? Did you predict that last week, I think?
I actually don't remember, but I think it was smart because he was the last one that they everyone was so certain that he was a faithful.
Yeah.
So it's he had no value at that point. They knew he was faithful. He was never going to be accused of being a traitor.
Agreed.
Just cut him out.
I was thinking that it was almost a mistake to leave Johnny and Tara together because they were 2 votes locked in on someone no matter what. But then I was also kind of thinking about it.
That
it was
is true.
If, let's say you eliminate Johnny, then everyone would be like, well, it's obviously not Tara who's the traitor because she would never eliminate Johnny. So you kind of
unless
she was really cutthroat,
or unless they had a plan, they were a traitor and people along and they were going to split it on their own, whatever. But
I think it was hard to keep them together, but there was no other option. Really.
Once we got to the final 6, Rob was pretty much it was clear. The path was clear. So
Mark gets eliminated at breakfast.
He says, "See you in hell." I'm like, what? What's going on?
Chill out, bro.
Yeah, why are you going to hell? Why are they going to hell?
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah, and then Alan Cummings quoting the Bible. I'm like, what is going on?
Once again, the GOAT. Then my favorite part of this too is they're looking at the pictures and they're like, Mark, what a dancer. It's
he loved to dance.
He loved to dance. He really loved to dance. Oh, that guy. I know he's a professional dancer, but was he dancing for them in the castle?
I don't think he danced once.
Yeah. I didn't see it, that's for sure.
I didn't see any dancing.
Johnny, don't bring up the Olympics challenge impossible level.
And Tara.
Johnny worse though. I think this time he was they both were it's just like the Olympics. We train all our lives.
He was
big moments.
I'm used to being cold. I live on a block of ice. They
that
brought
was
it up
so annoying
every single moment. But honestly, I'm hey, if I was in the Olympics too, I would also bring it up every second. But it was just funny to
But it is like, sir, do you have another element to your personality at all? And he honestly might not, because he spent his entire life skating and now he's an Olympic broadcaster.
True. Did he wait? We'll get to this at the tell-all.
Yeah, he did not. He said he did not win a medal.
Ever?
I don't think so. Let's look it up.
Is that right? I'm like,
yeah, that was.
First of all, I thought the silver. I thought
when Michael Rappaport was silver Olympic medalist.
Yeah,
Johnny
at
Weir,
first I was like, I thought that was like insulting, because I thought he had won gold, and he's like, actually, I haven't won any. And I was
or
like,
he did win silver, and he was like, all you did was win a silver, bro. Like, which is awesome.
Yeah, I was like, and how many have you won, Michael?
No, he was in the Olympics twice, and he placed 5th and 6th.
Wait, so why is he so famous?
He is a world bronze medalist and a 3-time U.S. national champion. Why is he famous? I don't know. Because he's the commentator, I guess. Why is he the commentator?
Why did he get
Again, I don't know.
I mean, I like him, happy for him that it worked out like this, but I'm just like a little uncertain because
he has a personality.
We haven't had a couple gold medals in a while for skating, isn't that right?
Before the quad got, he didn't win the gold either, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe he was just like the closest.
I think he's just a personality who's the commentator.
True. Okay.
Let's not get hung up on the Johnny.
This is not about Johnny. This is about Traitors.
So Mark is gone. We're down to 5. The breakfast situation. Maura, I really was like, this is going to kill Maura, because she's like, I've been cheated on a lot.
Everyone was really vulnerable going into this breakfast, and made me feel icky, because we all knew what was going to happen as viewers. Like,
I know.
Eric was like, I put others first. Maura was talking about how she gets cheated on. I was like, oh, this is all going to suck.
It was tough. I will say, I loved this challenge, by the way. This was my favorite challenge of the year.
Awesome. It was awesome.
It was sick. I love that they had a fucking Love Island date in a helicopter. Like,
it was
Rob with the arm over Maura.
I know. I saw his arm.
I also love that Maura was like, I want to go. Like, you know the meme where it's like, I'm just here for the zip line.
Yeah,
that was Maura's just here for the helicopter.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm glad she had that moment, because imagine, like, with all things considered, she didn't get to do something fun. Like, also, like, they're all winners. They're
all winners in my castle. Yeah, well, they also got paid to be on the show, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Maura. Okay, so Rob with the arm around Maura, like, they've been kind of flirting a little bit. This was the first like touchy moment. Maybe it was just they were close.
Yeah.
And then what was the line?
She was like, I could really use a hot bath right now, and he was like, I can give you something hot. First of all, I don't know what that even means.
I was about to say, like, I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I was like, what's
hot? Like, is your dick hot?
He has like a hot dog in his pocket or something.
Yeah, he's like a hot pocket. It's like, yeah, you know when like a guy is like kind of trying a little too hard to make the conversation sexual?
That was definitely
that was like, okay, I see you saw the word hot and just like went for the opening.
It's like those things, like if a not hot guy said it, you'd be like, what the heck? But then
HR.
But then he said it, I'm like,
Rob is so clever and genius. I also got to say, for this challenge, Eric, very good at maneuvering the speedboat. How are they this good at using a boat? He doesn't seem like I don't think I could do that.
No.
They got everything in the challenge. So they knew all the questions from who did what throughout the thing. That was cool.
That was super cool. That whole challenge was awesome.
And then, of course, the final moment, Rob volunteering to jump from the helicopter.
Yeah, he was like kind of voluntold, but like
kind of. You can't have Maura fucking do that,
right? Well, Maura's like, I can't swim.
Yeah, which is like, can she actually not swim, or is she just saying that? But either way,
why would she lie about that? Oh, like she just didn't. She really didn't want to jump out.
Like.
It was funny because she was like, and I feel like you want to. And at that point, Rob was like, yeah, I want to. But it's like, if you didn't want to, like, you can't lie that you're on TV.
Yeah,
like,
I think he kind of wanted to.
Like, I think he did want to.
He's a hero.
It's so Rob.
He's a boy. It's so Rob.
And he did it. He did it really cool. And then he won the challenge.
He did. Like, I mean, I was impressed. Like, to jump from a helicopter and then grab the thing and swim to shore in that amount of time. Of course, we always say they lie about these fucking challenge clocks, so we don't know if it was actually like 4 minutes. So.
It'd just be cool if he won.
I mean, he's an impressive man.
He is impressive. Honestly, I'm impressed.
I was impressed. He's a very brave man.
Visually
very
impressive.
Stunningly impressive man.
Yeah, and then there's some chatting after.
There is a lot of chatting after.
It was like, it's almost perfect. They couldn't have had a more perfect ending or perfect like group, because it was like 2v2 and then Mara in the middle.
Yeah.
And it was very like,
there were like multiple times when she could have swayed the game.
Yes, she was the defining factor in this game.
She was, and she kept being like, I can't believe, like, why am I here? I can't believe I'm here. It's like, well, you're here because Rob knows he can just manipulate you really hard, which kind of is a shitty feeling.
I know.
I know, and it was like, when we'll get to this at the end, and it's like, oh, you still made it to the top 2. It's like, that's actually not impressive.
No,
because it means
she got like used.
Yeah, you got
end.
used for the last.
She was
2.
the last person to realize.
But you know what, Maura? I don't want you to stop trusting people.
No, I love her.
There's a bunch of conversations going on. The plans are being made. Johnny and Eric kind of decide, okay, we're going to try to get rid of Johnny. And then we're going to try
Johnny and Rob decide they're going to get rid of...
Eric and Rob decide they're going to get rid of Johnny.
Johnny.
And then when it goes to Tara, they're going to get her out and then go to Green.
Right.
The final thing.
That's what they
There's
said.
a lot of conversations. They're basically trying to pull Maura. Tara and Johnny are.
And so is Eric and Rob.
And so is Eric and Rob. And I knew it was over when, like, in the car ride back, Maura was, like, telling Rob, like, oh, they told me that they're going to vote for Eric.
Eric, yeah.
Like, it's tough. She's not going to turn on Rob at the end of the day.
Rob is smart, though, because I was honestly thinking, like, when they were having that conversation, it would have been good for him to just, like, jump on the bandwagon with all of them and get rid of Eric.
Yeah, but he was smart to keep Eric till the final round because then he gets to win it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
but even if he did get out, like, wait, let's think about this for a second. If he got rid of Eric, if Tara and Johnny and Maura and him all voted out Eric and then Eric was gone, it was the 4 of them, he still could have won.
He still could have won, but Tara and Johnny are not going to vote for. They're both going to vote for Rob.
For Rob, yeah. But
and he and Maura would have to vote for
Johnny.
Tara or Johnny,
right?
And then it's like,
is there a tiebreaker for that?
You would just keep going until someone changes their vote.
Really?
Yeah.
Has that happened in other seasons?
I think that's what happened. And Tara and Johnny are never going to change their vote.
No.
So
and neither is Rob.
This was actually the only path to victory for Rob.
Okay.
So and he pulled it off expertly.
He pulled it off.
Talking about the round table. So this is when it was pretty interesting. Eric comes out, finally speaks up. Thank you for speaking up, Eric. They kind of, give their reason, but I think it's Eric. I appreciated how Rob spun the Tara and Johnny narrative, where he was like, I think one of you was the traitor and recruited the other. And I was like, that's actually kind of
He's smart, and he's just thinking like, that's just good television. Like, if they casted them both and they'd have to be split up, like, it made sense.
Because I think what people don't always think about is like, who would the producers pick to be the traitors? Like, nobody really talked about that in this season.
Yeah.
And they've talked about it in seasons before. I think it would be interesting if they picked Tara and Johnny from the beginning as traitors. That would have been actually pretty interesting.
Because they'd have to like figure out how they'd lie to each other, or if they would lie to each other. Like, yeah, and you're right.
So like, if I was a faithful, I would believe like, oh yeah, they might have picked the 2 of them as like besties killing people this entire season.
Totally. And so yes, that's why it was brilliant why Rob brought that up. Yeah, I'm like, that sounds about right.
What he understood is like, you have to paint a story that people will believe as a traitor, and it was a believable story.
Yeah, he was thinking like 4 steps ahead. It was honestly really impressive.
It's hard to tell if he's good at this game if they're just not good. Like, he got a little lucky for sure.
Totally. Yes, just because like just his overall vibe and everything. Like, I think it was a combination of the 2.
But by the last episode, it was like Rob is head and shoulders over everyone else in this. He's just dancing around them like Mark.
Like Mark.
Dancing like Mark.
Dancing just like Mark was. He loved to dance.
Yeah, and then eventually the voting goes to Johnny. Maura flips at the end. And they did not reveal that Johnny was not a traitor, which was big.
Which, blew my mind. I thought that would be like a huge pivotal point if they revealed that Johnny was a faithful.
Yes.
And Maura would probably like pick up on the fact that so is Tara. And then it'd be
like, that would have been a big deal if they revealed it. So I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
Going to the final 4, we have Eric, Maura, Rob, and Tara. And Tara's making a last push for Maura to like kind of flip
and
with
vote
her
out Eric,
and vote her for Eric. I don't know. Yeah, it's Maura just kept saying, I can't see it with Rob.
Yeah, it's also frustrating too because she told both of them. Like, I was just like, I was on edge until the very, very last moment. Like, I thought she was going to vote out Eric. Like, I really believed her. Her and Tara seemed to have a moment. They like hugged, and then we go to the round table and she like flipped. And
she flipped on Tara, which it is what it is. Rob kept being like, sweetheart, like, bye, sweetie. I was like, Rob, you got to be a little careful, bro.
That didn't sit right with me.
Maybe it's a Southern thing, but it was
I haven't heard him say it once, though.
Yeah, true. First time you bring up.
All of a sudden you're dropping sweetheart.
Yeah.
He's like, bye, sweetheart. Like,
bye, sweetheart.
That's because at that point he had in the bag. He's like, I can say I'm the traitor, and nobody. That's what I was thinking. Like, he could literally just say like, it's me, you guys, and like nothing anybody can do about it at that point.
So Tara's gone. R.I.P. to Tara. I mean, she didn't deserve to win anyways, but whatever.
Why not?
I don't know. She didn't do anything the whole season.
I liked her.
She pissed me off when she didn't flip with Natalie last episode. Like she backed.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just like her.
She's a nice person.
She felt some
She's
remorse.
a nice person. She didn't deserve to win the show.
Okay. Who do you think deserved to win? Oh, Rob.
Yeah,
here we
obviously
are.
Rob.
Okay.
And then we get to the final thing. So it's Rob, Eric, and Maura. Eric, like they planned, throws green.
Mm-hmm.
They knew I think Rob knew that Maura was going to throw red because he knew that she was on to Eric.
Yeah.
And then Rob also throws red.
That was such a hard watch because we all knew that was going to happen when the three of them were standing there. Eric throws the green. We're like, oh no.
It was like, oh no.
And he said like, I trust you guys. And I was like,
that was tough. Here's what I'll say though.
Yeah.
Rob could not have thrown green there because knowing that Maura's going to throw red, if Rob threw green, I think it would like throw Maura off.
So what would happen?
Because then maybe Eric could have convinced Maura that Rob was the traitor. So Eric was going to vote for Rob and Rob was going to vote for Eric.
Yeah.
So it's basically down to Maura.
So then, and then she was going to vote Eric.
She was going to vote Eric, but I think if Rob had thrown green, she maybe would have been like, wait, that's weird.
Yeah,
we talked about Eric being the traitor.
Right.
And Eric could have convinced her.
You're right. So
it was kind of sick though when like Eric gave this whole speech and then Maura turned to Rob and he just
he's like, no.
And she's like, yeah, I believe him.
She fell so hard.
A man of few words.
I felt so bad for Eric though. Like that part like really like crushed me. He was about to cry.
I mean, he also did the classic move where he was like pulls the moral high ground with the traitor thing. He's like, if that's how you want to win, then fine. Like go ahead and like win. I could never win like that.
But I kind of believe him though.
I believe that he couldn't, but like this is my biggest frustration with the show. Stop making it a moral like start making it about your character. And it's like,
but if everybody was like, whatever, it's a game, then we'd be having no fun.
It'd be more cutthroat.
You think it'd be like a little more
betrayal-y.
Yeah. People would be like,
you're right. There has to be some level of trust. Like that is why the game is interesting.
Yeah.
Is will people actually do this?
But I will say,
and some people won't do it. Like Eric wouldn't do it.
Exactly. Yeah. It was a tough moment. Like I will say, it was a tough moment to see Eric like upset at that point. But you're right. If him and Rob split the money, I would have not felt super great about it because you're right. He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Rob was doing the heavy lifting. Rob got himself to the end. Anyway. And then we're down to Maura and Rob.
Then we're down to Maura and Rob.
Maura. Yeah.
And what makes this even, and then
tough.
Maura says, I'm a faithful, obviously. And Rob's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then Rob is like, I'm a traitor. And like her face when he tells her she's a traitor.
She was speechless.
She was like truly crushed.
Yeah.
Like it was a little heartbreaking.
That whole scene, like it was tough. It was tough to see Eric. It was tough to see her. Like that whole scene, I was like cringing the whole time.
And she talked about this in the reunion. Like she was like waiting for him to say I'm kidding, and he was like, "No, I'm serious. Like I really am
a traitor." Yeah, he said from the very beginning.
Yeah,
yeah, that was tough.
It was hard. I thought it was interesting when she was like, "You will never have a girlfriend after this," and that made me think like, were you kind of thinking about the girlfriend element to this? Because like that kind of came out of
a vibe.
There was definitely a vibe, which we'll talk about at the finale. But
Yeah. I felt bad for her too because she was talking about, or she said it was like. She was like, you embarrassed me, and that hit. It was, and then he was very apologetic. It like reminded me, like, you know, when you're playing with your like sibling, and then you like hit him too hard or something. You're like, I'm just kidding, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry.
Don't tell mom, don't tell mom.
That's what it was like, kind of giving. He was like, I'm sorry. Like,
I think he did feel bad.
Well, he definitely did.
Yeah, and it's hard to not feel bad.
Yeah.
And it was like when he was like celebrating afterwards.
It was kind of
sad. It felt a little bittersweet. I mean, he said it, and I agree. Like it's a little lame.
It would have been nice to have somebody there with him, but it was.
That's what it's like being. It's lonely at the top.
Lonely at the top.
I know.
That's totally what it was giving.
And he did have an iconic line. He said, "Would you give $100,000 to someone you met 3 weeks ago?" Referencing Eric.
Yeah.
No. I'm like all talk. I so would not have the like guts to pull this off. I would fold and be like, I'll split with Eric.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'd make it that far. I'd definitely be like a Maura in that case. Because I'm like, I'd fall for it too.
Let's go into the reunion because Rob kind of ends with saying, I want to find a nice girl who doesn't watch TV too much.
I'll do it.
And we kind of lead into the
I volunteer
reunion. You actually don't watch that much TV.
I'll act like I didn't see it. I'll go to the
who
farm.
are you again?
Yeah, I was like, what? Exactly.
Why are you wearing overalls everywhere?
Yeah.
Is there a reason for
snake tattoos? What is that all about?
So
Why do you
Rob
have
takes
so much money? What do you do for work?
Yeah, wow.
Anyway.
You made $100K last year as a snake wrestler?
What? Yeah.
Which, by the way, isn't that much money. $100K. Actually, as a lump sum, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
You can live off of that.
You can live off that for sure. Yeah, what am I talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I wouldn't give someone $100K.
It's not that much.
Yeah, like, I'm actually fucking loaded.
Pocket change.
So we go from the finale into the reunion or the tell-all.
Yeah.
As we talk about.
Right. Also, he's getting... Not only did he get $100,000, but have you seen all the brand deals he's been doing?
Yeah, I mean, it's
been insane. He's all over my feed, like with Sonic, with freaking like kindness bars. Or
the kind bar commercial.
I got a million ads.
I love watching Peacock because the commercials are always with like their cast members, like the Summer House crew are always. It's like they're just doing commercials with their own people.
With their own
people.
It's kind of smart. It is smart.
I mean, and that's why That's why Traitors works because like half these people are from
other
Bravo
things,
or like their own properties. So it's
so $100,000.
Shout out to big media.
He's
like
10 times
his
that
career.
with totally. Forget Love Island.
Do you think it would have been better for his career? Like, do you think people would have loved him more if he?
No.
Yeah, because
this is his brand now.
This is his brand.
He's like the smart, hot, doesn't care guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to the tell-all.
The finale. Andy with the overalls right off the bat. Loved it. Looking pretty good. Lisa's dress.
I like your dress.
There was a lot of big moments.
Lisa is iconic. There was a lot of good outfits.
They kind of like immediately... Okay, this reunion pissed me off a little bit because Candace was treating it like a Housewives reunion. And like, I said this like earlier, I guess.
Yeah.
And like, she kind of like... It felt like she like read tweets about why Rob sucked and was like repeating the tweets, and then Rob was like, do you really believe that? Like, and it was like, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was funny when he was like, when they were like kind of talking it out, and Candace like says, I don't even remember what she said, and he goes, is that a question? She was like, it's a statement that demands an answer. They were so funny.
I know. Well, the housewives know when there's a reunion, like you have to come prepared. And I think a lot of, this is like another reality show thing, which you don't watch a ton of reality show, but like, when there's someone's new to a show, they're not ready for a reunion. Because like they think it's like, oh yeah, let's chat. It's like, no, you have to like come with your points ready to make.
Yeah. She was ready to. Honestly, and Candace is really well spoken too. Yeah. So I'm like, she was ready to fire off.
I like Candace. It's just like the basic argument of like, are we playing a game or are we like friends?
Right.
And that's like what the whole point of this reunion
Right.
was.
And we'll never agree on that.
Yeah.
Like nobody will ever agree. It's just kind of back and forth. Yeah. I love seeing everybody come back. I was like, oh, hello, Donna. She just came out of nowhere. I was almost forgot. And she's just
Donna
like,
jump scare.
She's like so funny because she just like doesn't really care. She's like her life is like perfect IRL. She's got like
she did mention that Taylor Swift watches.
Yeah, like casually. They're like Taylor watch. She's like, yeah, her and her and her family watch.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, this is kind of why we had you on the show, just to like put out the clip that Taylor Swift watches reunion.
Yeah.
Or reunion, Traitors.
The tell-all.
Candace was making points. Rob was just right, though. I mean, I like what you wrote here. Rob was just right.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just right.
I think the biggest thing from the reunion, though, was the Rob and Maura conversation. So Rob reveals that he now has a girlfriend for 2 months who clearly does not watch TV and is heartbreaking for Izzy. We're sorry. Sorry for your loss.
It's heartbreaking for anybody out there who's heartbroken. At least we're in this together.
Put on your Lisa Rinna glasses and get back to work.
Cover up the tears.
Lisa fucking Rinna.
Lisa Rinna. I love that they also showed the meme of her sitting in the box.
Yeah, that was good.
That's so funny.
I think what happens with these people is like they see people react to them online and then their entire feed is like clips about how they're the best person from the show.
Yeah.
And they think they're the main character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like...
I mean, yeah. There's a lot of them that are like the main character in their own ways.
True.
I'm obsessed with the housewives on this show because they're all just like... They're just like happy to be there. They're just like there for that. I also love the whole conversation about how... Or like Lisa's so iconic. Like she was just talking about like I was just trying to make it to the banquet so I can wear my outfit.
Yeah, which was funny.
That's so real.
Yeah, which was funny. But okay, so the Maura and Rob conversation, they were like, there's definitely chemistry with you guys.
There's a vibe with you guys.
Which, by the way, they're two hot single people. There's obviously going to be chemistry between them.
Yeah,
but there was a little bit especially towards the end.
Right, and then Maura was like, we've never like flirted or anything like that, and Rob's like, well. We did.
He's
so cute. He's so cute.
And I don't know. I felt like I can't decide if I thought like Rob was like actually kind of into it. Because like he was like weirdly like there was like a pause.
Yeah, I think
or they both were into it. I don't know.
I think so. And then they asked the question of like, would there ever be something here between the two of you? And then
I mean, he can't really answer.
He can't really answer he's a girlfriend now, but like he did. Neither of them said no.
Yeah, there was definitely vibes. I mean, they cannot date publicly because like he like betrayed her on national television. Don't do it, Maura. That would be a beautiful wedding though. Like,
yeah.
How did you guys meet? No, actually, it wouldn't be a good love story at all.
You'd be like, yeah, he stole $100,000 from me, and the rest is history.
But he did promise to buy her a Birkin bag, which I guess he'll have to do. 10% of his earnings are going towards a Birkin bag, apparently.
That's kind of huge, actually.
Kind of sick. I would say that's worth it. And he also like
I'd make up for it.
And he also did bring her along, which yes, it's because he was gonna use her to win, but he also gave her screen time. Like that's big for her as well.
True.
So like he helped her career as well.
Yeah.
Who do you think this show was best for their career? Outside of Rob.
I think
like Lisa.
Outside
maybe?
of Rob? Oh, I think probably Lisa. Yeah. She definitely.
I also think Ron. I've been seeing like a lot of clips of him doing comedy, talking about it, and like I think that makes sense. Candace.
Yeah. I feel like it like right now is a good time for Johnny and Tara.
Yeah, because they like were literally doing the fucking Olympics.
But I've also seen a lot of like commercials with them. And
yeah, this is the best month of their life.
Probably. Yeah, I know. There's a lot going on for them.
You're never gonna touch this month if you're Johnny and Tara ever again.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I thought that was good. It's gonna be it was tough for Colton's career. I mean, I guess he got a little bit of exposure. People didn't end up liking him. Yeah. What did you think of the convo between Colton and Lisa? Where she would
It was funny that they brought it up, and like, I mean, it wasn't funny. Like, it was expected, obviously. Lisa brought up a good point. Everyone was wondering about why he said that, but then his rebuttal to her was so valid. Like,
was great.
He did say like you said you were going to slit my throat. Like, we all say things on the show.
Lisa called him out for saying, "I'm going to hold you hostage" when he had stalker allegations.
Right. So
not allegations. He had things in the past, and like. So I thought that was unfair. Like he didn't mean it like that, obviously. And I think when he was like, "You said you're going to slit my throat. Did you want to slit my throat?" I thought it was a little like Lisa bringing that up felt like what I was saying, where I'm like, you read all these, you see the tweets about it, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that's crazy." And like in the moment,
I don't think she thought anything of it. Yeah. But I will say like. It is a little different because he has like that background and then she doesn't, but his point was so valid. Like either way, it's just a game. They said that in the context of the game specifically. Agreed.
Again, with Colton, they have the conversation with Rappaport, who Rappaport back on this fucking show.
I like that.
He did it. He honestly like made things fucking worse.
I don't know.
I love to go, "I'm talking now. Clip. Yeah, I'm talking out, bro. Shut the fuck up."
And the fact that everyone was like kind of like relatively calm about it blew my mind too.
He's just like, what is this guy doing?
I mean, yeah, everyone's just sick and tired.
He's got to listen to his wife. His wife was like, he's like, "My wife told me to shut up," and I'm like, "Yeah, listen to your fucking wife, dude."
I want to be inside of his brain because I want to know if it's a bit so badly. Like, is he just like he's just like rage baiting?
Yeah,
he's just trying to do it for like attention.
I think he just feels like he has to be the one to stir up the drama. Like he feels like. I don't have this specific issue, but like when there's like a silence in the conversation, I always feel like I'm the one that has to fill it.
Yeah,
and it's like that's not your responsibility to like drive the conversation for everyone.
Right.
I think he feels like he always has to be like
the one to create drama, though, not even like talk.
Yeah, not even talk, create drama. Because I think he was like the first day it was so bland, I was like spicing it up, and I'm like. Dude, no one asked you to do that.
He crossed the line multiple times, so it's not okay.
Certainly crossed the line.
It's not okay, but like now I kind of feel sad for him a little bit. I think
his heart is in the place of he's trying to make like entertaining TV and not trusting that the TV will be entertaining without you trying to be entertaining. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He certainly is entertaining.
He also then called out silver medalist Johnny Ware, which was a funny chirp.
Because
he was like, he then forced him to say, "I didn't even win a medal," which like, I don't know if he even knew that.
While he's at the Olympics right now. I'm like, don't do this to him.
That was funny.
How many medals do you have, Michael?
Here's my final thought. I don't like that guy was shitting on conga lines. Conga lines are awesome. He was like, "I will never as a sober adult be in a conga line." Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, what? It was fun.
Conga lines are awesome.
It was fun. Everyone had a good time.
Yeah, he was the Survivor guy who got eliminated early.
Oh, yes. I remember
this season, they got rid of all the actual game players, and it was more about the drama. I'm excited for next. I'm excited to see what it's going to look like without reality star people, like real people. Because I think the money's going to be more important. And people are actually going to play the game a little, like they're going to play it more strategically.
Totally. And there's like, it might be like how you were saying, like if it might be more cutthroat because they're all going to remember that it's a game and they don't know each other. There's no, because all these like the housewives kind of knew each other. Tara and Johnny knew each other. Like there's like some connections there. This is like all fresh people and they don't know anything about them.
I wonder if it'll be as interesting if it's just pure gameplay, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think they're doing one season with celebrities and one season without next year. Just I think they might do every other, but I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I'm interested to see how it goes because I feel like right now I'm really stuck on the celebrities one.
Yeah. It's fun to watch like people you like kind of, it's like the Avengers of like Bravo.
I love when they bring them all together.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
All right, here are a couple awards from this season.
Let's do it.
Most likely to bring up that they were in the Olympics, Johnny.
Johnny, of course.
Worst eater.
Michael
Rapaport.
Best eater, maybe.
Best eater.
Some of those moves were iconic.
Was it best eater or worst eater?
I've been trying to integrate that into my
eating
like if there's
routine?
like a few crumbs left at the bottom of the salad bowl, I'll like put it that
Most
way.
creative eater. It's not better or worse.
Creative.
We're not
It's an original move from him.
Worth.
Yes. Yes.
Best hats, Maura.
Yeah, she did have. Candace gave her a run for her money though at the banquet.
Yeah,
with the thing. But yeah, Maura did have really fire hats, and she looked very classy.
Who would you give best dress to overall? Rob, Maura, Candace, or Lisa?
It's not Rob.
Yeah, he has best overalls.
But I will say some of his it's more him. Like if anybody else was wearing the outfits, I'd be like whatever. But it's like him that's wearing them. Like the graphic tees were good.
Yeah.
I'd give it to either Lisa or Maura. They both had really good.
Maura was pulling off the fits, I think.
She had really good fits, and she dressed for the vibe.
She dressed for the vibe. Best musical ear, Eric.
Of course. I'm so glad they talked about that.
I love that they addressed that. Yeah. That was great.
for Eric.
Let's see what else do I have here. Most jacked, Natalie.
Oh yeah,
she's fucking jacked out of her mind.
Yeah, she is.
What award would you give Rob? I have some options. Biggest snake. Best overalls, most expansive vocabulary, or best looks maxer?
Well, he's not a looks maxer.
Well, he's a looks maxer without trying to be a looks maxer.
I would probably give him best traitor. Is that like
best traitor?
He won the whole dang thing.
What was your favorite moment from the season? I'm gonna give you some options. Okay. Pick the best moment.
Okay.
Jam being dragged away. Rapaport eating the food.
Yeah.
Rapaport coming after Colton. Maybe not the best moment.
Like the most memorable.
Most memorable moment. Rob correcting Michael and saying, what was the word he was saying? Commiserating.
Oh yeah, commiserating, yeah.
The Maura reveal.
My favorite moment, if we're doing favorite, I really liked when Rob corrected Michael.
That was a good moment.
It was funny, and it's really attractive that he had like good grammar.
It was funny because I was also thinking it in the fucking moment. I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah, what is he doing? Yeah. But so that was my favorite moment. The most memorable though is probably maybe just because I just saw it, but like Maura's reaction to
Maura's
finding
reaction
out.
will go down as one of the biggest moments. I do think the Alan Cummings going, you jam, and him getting dragged away going, Lisa, kiss me.
That was like, really good.
That's going to be like an all-time clip. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I changed my answer. You're right. You convinced me. That was the best one.
The Maura one was good though, too.
It's fire, yeah. But
good though, too.
Good though, too.
All right. Any closing thoughts on this season of Traitors?
It was my first season watching. I liked it a lot, and I will be tuning in again because I'm hooked now.
So we're going to shift to our next show that we're watching, Survivor 50.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Check out our interview with Kyle Frazier, who won season 48 and got fucking eliminated, sorry, spoilers, from the episode with a torn Achilles tendon. We did not know that was going to happen when we interviewed him.
We did not.
I can't tell if we got lucky or unlucky that the person we got to interview got eliminated in the first episode.
I'm not sure, but he kept it under wraps really well.
Kept it under wraps very well. I feel
Poker
really bad
face.
for him. He is the man. Check it out on our YouTube. It's a great interview.
We got him before USA Today did.
Yeah, we were like, oh, I wonder if Kyle will come back on to talk about what happened. Check his Instagram. He's on Good Morning America.
We're like, yeah, he's not. He's a little busy probably.
Yeah,
he's not coming on our show again.
Check with him next week. See how he's doing. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.